Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Hello there. The movie Kiss of the Dragon. All right, now this is a movie I've seen quite a few times, and it's funny, every time I see it, I still feel so, I don't feel old enough to watch it, because like within the first 5 minutes, there's like a whore sleeping with like a diplomat or something, and it's just like, oh my gosh, I'm like, I don't feel like I'm old enough to watch this. No matter how old I get, no matter how many times I see this movie, it's always within the first 5 minutes, I feel like, ugh, I don't want to look. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this. And then I just basically get into it afterwards because they don't, it's just like, they literally go like a 100% in the very beginning of the film, like over the top, overly graphic, overly sexual, everything over the top within the first 5 minutes. And then after that, it's just action and basically the story. So Jet Li, Johnny Boy, goes to France, goes to Paris to help out with finding out a drug ring. I don't know if the drug ring is drugs that are being made in China and taken to France, or drugs that are being in France and taken to China, but they're trying to track down whoever the ringleader is. So Johnny Boy, Jet Li, is working with the detective whose name is the Detective Richard, or Inspector Richard, that's what it would be in Paris. Inspector Richard, who honestly, of course, happens to be the bad guy. And the trailer sets it up, of course. He's actually the one that Jet Li's looking for. It's just they don't have a face to him. They only have a face for the one who's, I guess, smuggling the drugs. So, yeah, they were following that one contact that they knew to the other one. And he just so happens, since he's an inspector, he was in on everything. He's the best cop they have on the force, which is why he knew about the whole situation. So it's basically him finding out that they've been hoodwinked and he's being framed for the murder of for everything. Like, he's the one who knows everything, and Jet Li's the one who basically is a mule as well and is involved, only to find out that, of course, Jet Li is top of his class, one of the best cops they have in China. They sent him over for this mission just because he never fails, and of course he just wreaks havoc for Richard. Not much else to the story except for action-packed. He meets a prostitute who happened to be there the same night he was set up, who has a daughter. She doesn't want to do drugs, but she's forced to do drugs because she's basically owned by the Inspector Richard. Just like, it's funny how a lot of these movies tend to have a lot of coincidental situations, all these people who know each other, all these people that it works, but it's just like, maybe that's just, what are the odds in Paris that you just happen to be on the same block where this prostitute, who happens to be in the same situation where you were framed, happened to have been there, you happen to be hiding out in the building there. I was like, oh, it's a very, 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 very small coincidence that would actually, oh my gosh. I still enjoy it because the martial arts, that's always fun to watch. It's funny how guns seem to disappear when it's a martial arts scene, and then they tend to reappear when they're most useless, when they don't really serve a purpose. Like, guns will always magically appear in people's hands when literally Jet Li's like right on top of them, so they serve no purpose because he knocks them out of their hands. But this is like every martial arts film. Or they're so far away, bullets mean nothing. But when they're just like in close proximity to stare down one another, no one ever has a gun. So they just run at each other with fists waving. It works because it makes the martial arts that much cooler, but it's just like, what happened to all the weapons? These guys are all cops. Why aren't any of them armed? Yeah. But I enjoy the movie for the most part. It's just I always feel immature during that first 5 minutes or 10 minutes or something. I always feel immature because I never feel like I'm adult enough to watch it. Never. No matter how old I get, I never feel adult enough to watch it. Thank you all for watching. Talk to you next time. Toodles.